probably just running a little late. Yeah. Okay, let's get the kids at home on. Yeah. We can read a book while we wait for him to get here. Maybe he's sleeping in. Okay, for learning about polar animals, we got some polar animal stickers for us today. Yeah. Hi, good morning, everyone. Tuesday. Okay, while we wait for everybody to get here this morning, we can read a book about some polar animals. Okay, boys, let's find your spot, sweetie. We're going to start reading our book for morning meeting. Okay, so hi, Colin. Hi, Catherine. While we wait for everybody to get here, we can read some more of our book about polar animal babies. So this is about emperor penguins. There's so many different types of penguins. And remember, penguins don't live in the North Pole, right? They live at the bottom of the Earth. They live in Antarctica. Okay, this is the emperor penguin. The Antarctic is the coldest place on Earth. Ford, I'm trying to read, sweetie. Winter lasts for 6 months. Life is hard, but millions of penguins make their homes there. Emperor penguin babies are called chicks. They hatch out of their shells in the middle of winter. The mother walks to the sea to catch fish. It will be 2 months before she returns. The father looks after the chick. He holds it on his feet so it doesn't freeze on the ice. Elliot, I'm trying to read to you. The chick is gray and fluffy. When it's summer and time to go swimming, the chick will have its black and white feathers. Elliot, I'm trying to read a book. Please get quiet. Thank you. Okay, let's see if there's some more about penguins. Oh, here's the gentoo penguin. Gentoos are noisy birds, squawking and calling to one another. They live in the frozen Antarctic and dive into the sea to catch fish. The chicks hatch from eggs that are laid in nests of stones. They make their their nests out of stones. Interesting. Let's see if there's any more about penguins. I think that's all about penguins, but here's about huskies. Huskies are smart and friendly animals. They're fast runners, and they love to chase each other in the snow. Huskies are Arctic dogs that live where the winters are very long and ice-cold winds blow. They live in groups called packs and huddle together to keep warm. Yes, exactly. Okay, everybody, let's go over our schedule today, and then we'll do some calendar time. Okay, we're gonna check off, drop off. We are here. We're gonna do some morning meeting now, and then we'll do journals. Oh, hi, Isley, good morning. And after journals, we'll do some math, and then we'll have a break for snack and recess.
Hi.
And then science, today in science. Oh, hi, Islet, good morning, Islet. And in science today, we're gonna learn about polar bears and then draw a polar bear. So it's gonna be fun science. And
nice.
We'll do some foundation, story time, and then pack up and go home. So there's our Tuesday schedule today. Let's head on over and do some calendar. Elliot, did you want to make a pattern for us right now? Okay. Harrison, your spots, or not Harrison, Ford, your spots are here. Okay. All right, everybody. So here is the month. So it is not December anymore. What month is it now? January. Good job, Ford. January. Oh, good job, Isley. Let's turn my volume up so I can see everybody. Or hear everybody, I meant. There we go. My volume was down. Now it's up and I can hear y'all. Okay, so let's figure out, let's talk about the year also first. It was 2020, 2020. But it's not 2020 anymore. Now, yes, Ford, now it's 2021. 2021 now. Okay, let's figure out the date. Looks like we're missing our number 10 here. I wonder where that went. Let me try to find it. Oh, here it is. 7. Oh, we're missing our number 8. Let's see if we can find number 8. Not seeing number 8. I'll make another one in a little bit.
Or we can just use one for the holiday, right? We could just use one for
Here's our little makeshift number 8 there. There we go. Okay, so yesterday was January 11th. We were all on the computer yesterday for school. Some of us are back in the classroom today, though. And if yesterday was January 11th, what comes after 11? What do you think today is? I think 12. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Today is January 12th. So here is my number 12. 12 is a 1 and a 2. We're going to put it right in there. Now let's figure out the day of the week. So we point to the date and we go up, 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 up. It starts with a T. So it's Tuesday today, Tuesday. We have a regular rest of the week, but we have something special here on Monday. Next week, we have no school on Monday to celebrate Martin Luther King. And we're going to learn all about Martin Luther King and some other civil rights activists for the next couple.
You mean milk day?
Yeah, but we say the initials, MLK, so Martin Luther King. We're going to learn all about him next week. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Looks great. Thanks, Elliot. Okay, there is. We're going to watch it too. All right, let's figure out our day of school. I'm going to switch it over. All right, there's our hundreds chart. Y'all, we have already filled up most of it.
You mean Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yes. We are not.
My dad has a book about him.
That's amazing. Your dad's
And
written
Malcolm X.
books about him too, I think, which is incredible. Okay, and Malcolm X too. We're going to learn about Malcolm X and some other civil rights leaders for the next 2 weeks of January. Okay, so let's figure out the day of school. Yesterday was 78.
Just
Here's
telling
the
them.
nines row. What do you think comes after
Oh,
78?
we're doing this again.
It's
So
okay.
we have to color all of these.
After 78 would be 79. So let's see, 71,
So where's B? Where's B?
B is
73,
Okay, so you can just put them up here.
75,
Oh, that's B.
76, 77,
B is yellow.
78, and 79. So what 2 numbers are in 79? Yes, thank you for it. A 7 and a 9 make 79. Oh my goodness, 1 more day till we fill a row. And then we only have 2 more rows left until our 100th day of school. That is very exciting, y'all.
So we only have 21 more days till the last day.
Yeah. Okay, let's move our arrow. We figured out that yesterday was Monday and today's Tuesday. I'm gonna move our arrow down there. The season is winter. The weather is, it's still sunny and cold out there. Still sunny and cold.
No, it's foggy. It's foggy.
I didn't see a lot of fog. Okay, let's see here. So we have a new pattern to do this morning. First, let's do the new pattern by shape, and then we'll figure out how else you'd like to do the new pattern. So you ready? Let's do circle, rectangle, triangle. Circle, rectangle, triangle. Circle, rectangle. What comes next?
Triangle.
Thank you for triangle would come next. Anybody want to do the pattern any other way? No, we're good. Okay. Yes, Ford.
I forgot my dog.
That's okay. I don't think we're going to use them today anyway. And if we need something that you forgot, I'll give you another one. Okay, everybody, let's do some checking off on our schedule here and see what's next.
I almost skipped them.
Okay, we're going to check off morning meeting. Next on our schedule starts with a J. Journal.
I know it. It's
You already
journal.
knew? Yes, you already knew, Isley. Okay, so let's get those journals out. and we will find the next blank page in our journal. So go to yesterday's journal. We talked about what we did over the weekend. Most of us talked about playing in the snow, building snowman, going sledding, having a snowball fight. That was yesterday, right? So turn to the next page and let's write the date at the top.
Miss Vanderendy.
Yes, Isley.
I have this pad that keeps me from writing letters not the right way.
That is fantastic. You have all the letters there in front of you, so you can look at it to make sure you're writing your letters the right way. That's awesome. That is a very good idea. Yeah?
I got through it. I got from the big ice board.
Very cool. Okay, so now that everybody has their journals out and you've written the date, January 12th, 2020, we're going to start writing. I think you did this last week with Miss Kornbluth. You wrote as many words that had ST in them as you could. Stir, stem. Hi, Harrison. Welcome. Come on in. You're just in time for journal, sweetie. Here's your new stuff.
I'm done with my top. I'm done with the top.
Very good. So today, we're going to try to write as many words. That looks great, Catherine, your date. With SP as we can. SP. So let me write SP up here. And we'll figure out what sound an SP makes. Let's see. S makes a S sound. P makes a P sound. So put them together and it's sp, like sp. What is a type of, it's a type of little bug that has 8 legs? It's a
Spider.
spider.
And that, like a spa, a word that starts with SP.
Awesome. Raise your hand when you think of a word that starts with SP. So let's see, we could write spider. And you could draw a little picture of a spider. I'll draw my picture right here so you know what that is. So you know what that word is. Okay, let's see. Isley's raising her hand. Isley, do you have another word with an SP in it?
Yes.
What is it?
That's, I want to, when you do my sight words, I'm going to do it by sounds.
Ooh.
It's someone who sneaks around that writes down what other people are doing.
Oh, it's somebody who sneaks around and looks at other people and it has an SP in it. Is it another word for like a detective? Is it a spy?
Yes!
Yes, a spy has SP in it. Spy, like I was spying on you. A spy, yes. That's
I
a
was spying.
Okay, we could write spy. And let's see, I'll draw somebody, and they have maybe like a detective's hat on. Maybe they're carrying a little magnifying glass. Okay, there's a spy. Let's see, Aya, you've got your hand up. What's your word with SP in it?
Spa.
What was it?
Spa.
A spa, yes, like I went to the spa and I had a massage and a manicure. You went to the spa. Yep, that has an SP in it too.
I have a little game, and it's like when you like relax people, so it's kind of like a spa.
Kind of like that, yes. Catherine, you have your hand up. Do you have a word that has an SP in it? Spa.
No. Spot.
Yes, like maybe you have a puppy that has spots. Spot. And then I'm going to call on Colin.
I'm going to do a spider.
Okay, let's see. Spot. And we could draw a lot of spots. There's a lot of spots. Okay, Colin, do you have a word that starts or ends with SP, a word with spot in it?
Spin.
What was it, sorry?
Spin.
Oh, a spin? Like to spin around? Is that it? Yes, that's a great one. Spot, spin. Okay, let's see. In, spin. And I'm gonna draw like maybe a top, one of those toys that spins around. Okay, Wheeler, do you have a word that starts with SP? You don't remember? Okay, raise your hand again if you remember. Vina, do you have a word with SP in it? Let's see, Vina's clue is it has an SP in it. It's something that's not in this world, but Earth is in it. What is it, Charles? Oh, Harrison and Charles, and I think Isley said, and Ford said space. Yes, space.
Space.
Like outer space has an SP in it. Yes.
It's out of this world.
Yes, it's out of this world, outer space. And let's see. We could draw the sun. We could draw
I
some
don't know
planets
which one.
and stars. Oh,
Which
so great. Okay, Charles, do you have a word that has SP?
Spy
in it?
is right here. That's what you were writing. Spy.
Spot.
Mhm.
Oh, Charles says your spine, like your backbone. Spine. Okay. Yes, we have spine. Remember we learned about our spines, how it's made of vertebrae. Your spine is your backbone. And then he also said spike, like, oh no, that cactus has a spike on it. A spike. Let's see, I'll draw a saguaro cactus. There's little spikes on them. And then you had another one, Charles?
Here's what. You go wash your fingers.
A what?
And I'll work on it.
Oh, a spark. Yes, and then let's see. Charles also said a spark. Spark.
In that new movie,
Do they?
Boom.
Okay, Wheeler, did you remember your SP word? Oh, Wheeler said spank. Spank. Like maybe we spanked you on the bottom. Oh no. Spank. Yes, that's a great one.
Boom.
Spank. Okay, Catherine, good job raising your hand. Do you have an SP word?
Boom.
Like make sure you eat with your fork and spoon. Spoon. Yes, I'm running out of room here. Y'all are thinking of so many.
You only have your big squares up there.
I know. Maybe I'll write up here next. You're thinking of so many words with SP in them. Adeline, did you have your hand up?
Miss Vanderandy, you didn't draw a picture of the spank.
Yeah, I don't know how to do a spank. I'll draw like a hand, maybe. Let's see. You could do that in your journal. So, Adeline, what'd you say?
What is a spank anyway?
You're so close.
Why you stay up?
Okay, we have plenty of words with SP. If y'all want to make sure you write as many as you can in your journals. Yes, Ford.
I have 2 more SPs.
Okay, what are they?
Elliot Harrison, let's start writing.
Where are you writing? Okay. So skeleton. That's an SK. We'll do that one later this week, though. What else? Spatula. Ford says spatula. Yes, like you were flipping pancakes with your spatula. Spatula. Good. What else, Ford? We've got spy. Very good. Spying. Same thing with that SP. Anything else?
No.
Just spine?
No, your head goes.
Oh, that's a skull. Skull. We can do that one for SK later this week. All right, we got plenty of SP words. Let's try to write as many as you can in your journals. Isley, do you have another SP word? Is your hand raised?
No, I just needed to tell you, you actually forgot to draw the head and the fangs.
The what?
Spider.
Oh, yes, you're right. I did not draw the little.
Really look close up.
Yes, the spider is just a quick spider drawing. I love your spider drawing, though. Very good. Okay, let's try to write as many words with SP as we can. Okay, so I've got some polar animal pictures. Writing in the journal. Oh, very nice outline. Oh. Next time you start your writing up there, okay? So far, they should write the date too. Yeah, sure. You're still. Oh, then we have plenty of other journals. Okay. Here's write one. Which one do you want to write? Oh, yeah, the spa. You could do a spa, or you could do a spa. What do you think? A spa? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to draw a spa.
I put someone laying down on a mat and someone massaging me.
Oh, that's a great idea for spa board. Very nice.
I made this. Well, that's me. I mean, that's why to erase it. Because that's back here. It'll down here. It'll down scroll. And you're like,
Oh, beautiful. You did spider and spa and things. I love it. Okay, we gotta pick out some polar animal stickers. There's two now.
I think I know.
Yeah, there's two of them. Get a couple stickers in there.
I got a dog more than one. Well, I got 5.
Yeah, some of them have more than one.
I got 3. I got 3. Let me see. Those mine. I am always doing. Is that the seal? It is.
Oh, wonderful. You want to pick out the 4 and go
down the
down.
road.
Or that one? Nice word writing. Oh, is it there?
Put it with Wanda, keep it so when it looks like Wanda.
You can write the
Put
date.
it near Wanda so it can
Write the date. You know that.
Why do you want me to? I guess what? Wanda's gonna be
Okay, let's see. Colin, were you showing me your journal? Were you going to show me yours? Oh my goodness, Colin, you wrote so many SP words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words with SP in them. Wow, that is amazing, Colin. Awesome. We're going to spend about 1 or 2 more minutes on our journals, and then we'll start some math. And for math today, y'all are going to need a dice for math, okay? So if you can find a dice for math, that would be great.
done this random day.
Oh, good. Okay, who was showing me their journal? Oh, Catherine. Let's see, Catherine. Oh my goodness, so much writing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 words with SP. That's so many.
have my dice.
Handwriting. Oh, so
my
cute,
dice.
Isley. You've got your dice ready? Good job, Aya. We'll start math real soon. Try to get your dice ready. Find a dice. The year, 2021. Oh, so cute. Walruses are adorable. Okay, kids in the classroom, I have extra. Anybody can't find theirs.
Miss Vanderendy, I have a new student to show you.
You have a new what to show me? Oh, such a cute, very cute doll.
Her name is landed at number 2.
Cool, Catherine. Very cute doll, Isley. And Isley, did you find your dice?
I don't have my dice.
We'll try to look for them. Okay, everybody. You did a great job writing SP words in journals. Everybody wrote so many. Good job. Ford wants to show you his, kids at home, and then we'll go ahead and start some math. Okay, Ford. Let's see. Oh, nice job, Ford. We have spider and spa and spy and space and spatula. Very good. Okay, everybody, let's check off journals. Next on our schedule is math. M-A-T-H. Math. Math. Okay, let's make sure that we have a dice. Let's make sure we have a dice. Okay, I'm going to turn my other video on so you can see. Okay, so we have a dice. Yesterday in math, we were doing one more. Like we had a dice on the computer, and we would do one more. So here's
Miss
one,
Vanderendy, you have the same
two.
exact color dice as me.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. One more would be, what do you think? 5. Now today, we're gonna do one less. So what is one less than 4? What comes
3.
before 4? Yes, 3, very good. So here's what I want you to do,
It's the
everybody.
number 3
I
in the
want
dice.
you, very good, Catherine. I want you to spend a couple minutes, and I want you to roll your dice, and I want you to say the number that you got, and then one less than that number. So let's see, I got 3. What's 1 less than 3? I take 2. Very good. So that's what y'all are going to be doing for a couple minutes. You can raise your hand if you need anything. Roll your dice, and then say the number that is 1 less. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing in math.
2.
Very good, Catherine.
2. Miss Vanderandy, I have a bunch of dice. I have a bunch of dice, Miss Vanderandy.
Did she go away?
I know.
Okay, how's it going, kids at home? Are we rolling our dice and then saying 1 less? So if I got 5, what's 1 less than 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, Isley. 4.
4.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna spend about 1 more minute rolling our dice and then saying 1 less than the number we get.
Hey, Davy. Hey, Miss Vanderandy, I got
Yes, Isley.
a bunch of dice. I've got 5 dice, Miss Vanderandy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 dice.
So Isley, you can roll your dice and then say the number that's 1 less than the number it lands on.
Which dice do you choose to use? The little tiny one or the red one? Maybe the green.
2 is less than 3.
Good job, Catherine. Okay, let's do about 1 or 2 more rolls and then we'll start our work in our math books. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and put our dice away where they belong. So put your dice back where they belong. I put yours away here. Put your dice back where they belong, and let's get out our new math books. Good listening, Charles and Adeline and Harrison and Vina. Good listening, Ford. Good listening, Wheeler. All right, let's put your dice back in the bags, and let's get out your math books. Oh, good. Elliot already has his math book out. So does Catherine and Isley. Okay, get those math books and a pencil out. Good. Colin has his math book. And let's turn to page 4. Let's turn to page 4. Turn your math book to page 4.
Almost starting at 10 and going to number 1.
So, do you remember yesterday when we were working in our math books, we were going up in numbers, right? But today we're going backwards. We're doing 1 less each time today. Look at our number line down here. Do you see that number line at the bottom of page 4? It's backwards. Look, it starts at 10 and then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Instead of starting at 1 and counting up, we start at 10 and count down to 1. So now it's extra tricky because we're doing 1 less each time. We're doing it backwards. Yes.
I know my number so well that I can even count
Good. Okay, so let's do this first row. Look, so we're starting with 9. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 blue shapes. What's 1 less than 9? Well, we can look at our number line. Yes, Elliot says 8. 1 less than 9 is 8. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 1 less than 9 is 8. Let's make sure we write an 8 there. Harrison, did you write an 8? All right. Ellie, did you write your 8? Good job coming up with the number. Okay, and we're still counting backwards. 9, 8. Yes, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9, 8, 7. Okay, let's write a 7 there. You can use this number line at the bottom to help you. And you can use the number line to make sure you're not writing any numbers backwards. Okay, let's see what comes next. 9, 8, 7, 6. Good job, Adeline. You can also do this to help. 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, let's write a 6. Elliot, did you write the first row? Did you write the first row? Do you want to trace mine? Okay, let's do this row in the middle here. Let's do this middle row. It looks like this middle row, we're starting with 8. What's 1 less than 8?
7.
Yes, good job, Elliot. 1 less than 8 is 7. So we'll write a 7 there. Did you write your 7, Harrison? Okay, let's see. 8, 7. What's 1 less than 7?
6.
Yes, 1 less than 7 is 6. So we're doing 1 less each time. What's 1 less than 6?
5.
Yes, 5. 8, 7, 6, 5. You can also look down here at the number line. 8, 7, 6, and then 1 less is 5. Good job, Charles. I'll be right there to check it. Okay, let's do this last row. Looks like we're starting with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's 1 less than 7?
6.
1 less than 7 is 6. Good job, Ford. 1 less is 6. Good. Okay, what's 1 less than 6? 1 less than 6, 7, 6. 5, 7, 6, 5.
I knew the last answer it was 4.
Yes.
So I guessed it.
Okay, and then last one. 1 less than 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6, 5. we're doing one less.
I told it in back up. So I put a level 7 here and it's 6 here.
Oh my, well that's what erasers are for, right? Okay, I'm gonna leave this up here for a little bit so y'all can catch up if you need to.
Well, you don't really need to because we have a number line. We have a number.
Okay.
It is super duper cold. Yes.
Okay, well, I've got sweet penguins. Number 5. I did my last one. Okay, so I have non-stickly on my journal. That's where I put it. I'm trying to put my hoodie on with mask.
I'll help you. Which stickers? All right, how's it going, Kylie? You ready for your stickers? You got yours already, right? Okay. Yes. Which sticker do you like to put on after?
Look at all the stickers in my.
Oh, I love it.
You just see these stickers on my journal. So these are the ones I have put on my journal. Yeah, so this is my box time. What are the ones?
Okay, everybody, I'm going to change my camera back and let's do some checking off at the schedule here. Okay, let's see. We are going to check off math. Next on our schedule is snack and recess, and then science, and then PE, and then foundations, and then story time. So for science, we're gonna read a book about polar bears. We're gonna learn how to draw a polar bear. So you'll need some colors and a pencil and paper for science. And for foundations later, you are going to need some shaving cream for foundations later. What? So kids in the classroom, I have your shaving cream. Kids at home, try to find some shaving cream for foundations, okay? We're gonna put some shaving cream on our desk and we're gonna spread it all out and we're gonna use our fingers to write our sight words in shaving cream, okay? So for foundations, try to find some shaving cream, okay? If you don't have it, no big deal. You could just write your sight words regular, but I thought shaving cream would be a little fun for today, okay? All right, everybody. we're gonna have a little break for snack and recess, and I will see everybody for science next, okay? Have a good break, Catherine. Have a good break, Finn. Have a good break, Colin and Aya. I'll see y'all after for science. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back from your break. I hope you all had a good break. Hi, Isley. Okay, let's do some checking off on our schedule.
Mom, do we have another group meeting today? Group meeting was just with me.
Hi, Aya. Welcome back.
I'll see. I'm gonna check.
Okay, we've got Islet and Isley back. Let's do some checking off on our schedule and see what's next. We are going to check off snack and recess. Next on our schedule is science. We're learning about polar animals this week and the Arctic and the Antarctic. So we're going to read about the polar bear today, and then we're going to learn how to draw a polar bear for fun. Okay. So here we go. Ice bear. Alone, the 1,600-pound polar bear prowls the Arctic ice. It is looking for seals, its favorite food. Caught between teeth like daggers, a seal can't stand a chance. Polar bears like blubbery seals. The bears store fat in their bodies to live off of when they can't find enough food, and it also helps keep them warm. A polar bear can smell prey up to 20 miles away and up to 3 feet under the snow. The bear waits patiently next to a seal's breathing hole. So when the seal's under the water, the bear waits next to its breathing hole because the seal will have to come up out of the water and poke its head up to breathe, and then the polar bear will catch it. When the seal finally surfaces, the polar bear gets down on all fours and catches it with its jaws. When the sea ice melts in the summer, it's more difficult for polar bears to hunt seals. They will eat anything they can find. Narwhals, harp seal pups, bird eggs, kelp, sometimes even garbage if they live near people, walrus, a ringed seal. This is a harp seal. Lucky escape. A seal usually keeps 10 to 15 breathing holes open. It surfaces every 20 minutes, and a polar bear can only wait by one hole at a time, so the seal can often escape. Oh, look, baby polar bears. During the Arctic winter, a polar bear mother may give birth to 1, 2, or 3 cubs. She feeds them in a warm den under the snow until springtime. In the fall, the pregnant bear digs a tunnel into the snow to make a den for herself and her cubs. So here's how a polar bear grows up. Number 1, the newborn. Polar bear cubs are born with downy fur and no teeth. They're blind too. The cubs drink milk from their mother and grow quickly. Leaving the den, the mother digs her way out of the den in the springtime. Her cubs follow her. They have never been outside the cave before. Number 3, finding food. The mother hunts for food. She will eat almost anything she can find. In deep snow or water, she may carry her cubs on her back. Learning to hunt. Cubs stay with their mother until they've learned to hunt on their own. Okay, everybody, so that was about polar bears. Now, let's do something fun for science. We're going to learn to draw some polar bears. So there's 2 sheets. You can choose to do either one, or you can choose to do both. Okay, so there's step-by-step directions about drawing a polar bear. You can choose to do the polar bear body, follow its step-by-step directions, or you can choose to do the polar bear head. You can color the background blue like they did. It's totally up to you. You can do both if you want to. Okay, I'm going to pass out some paper in the classroom, and then we'll do some drawing together. Please stop screaming. Make sure to give one to Harrison and Tina too. Okay, Elliot, now will you pass paper out to everybody? Thank you. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to start with one of the polar bear's head. But you can start with either one. You can choose which step-by-step directions you want to follow.
I have a lot of people. Look how much people I have. I just need two. I need two.
Okay, let's see. So there's the first step of the head. And then now I'm going to follow the directions for the second step.
Okay, so I'm on step number.
Okay, so I've done 1 and 2. Now I'm on step number 3 here. I'm going to do the nose. And now, okay, now I'm on this step right here. Let's see, I'm going to do the snout.
I'm done.
Oh, Colin, do you want to show us yours? Let's see. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Oh, Colin, I love it. That looks so good. You even wrote your name too in such nice handwriting. Very good. I'm working on doing that one too, the head. So Colin, if you want to now, you can color the background blue if you want to, or you can try to follow the steps to do the polar bear with the body. It's up to you. You did a very nice job coloring those or following those steps.
Done.
Nice. You can color in the back if you want.
I'm done.
No? Okay.
I'm done. I'm done.
Wow, I love it, Ford. It's so cute. You can color in the back blue like they did. Look at the directions.
And I'm also going to color one in last.
Yeah.
Now all I got to do is the ear. I don't know how to do that. I already did the ear. Now I'm coloring it in.
Great. Oh, nice colors. Need more colors?
I need that. Oh, there it is. All done. Not very good.
Good. It looks great here.
That is nice. on mine. Now I'm coloring the outside.
Oh, nice. Good coloring, Ford.
How does yours on Tuesday, Tuesday, and Friday, my teenager. I'm done with most drawings.
Oh, very good. You want to color in the background, Charles?
Yeah, and boy, I don't think so. Just look everywhere. This one is really hard. It looks so. And I lost the lessons with that one. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, they fall like gray clouds. I love it.
No, it's windows and it's nighttime.
Oh, okay.
No, it's daytime and nighttime. And you know, it's Vander Andy.
Yes, Island.
Look at my polar bear.
Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the eyelashes.
I added eyelashes and I even did a little smile eye.
Yes, you made yours a little smile. I love the little extra details you added. So cute.
Now I just wrote my name.
Let's see. Oh, very good. If you want, you can color the background in blue like they did now.
Yeah, I want to do that now also. And I'm not gonna color in all of the background because I want there to be some snow.
Okay. Yeah, you could draw a little snow. Charles just was showing us he did this kind of bear. And he did one big and one little. He did both. He did one big and one little, like a mama and a baby polar bear. That's such a good idea.
That sounds so cute.
Let's see. Charles wants to show you. Oh, here, I have this camera on. There's the whole family.
This is the dad, this is the mom, and this is the little cup.
So cute.
Oh,
Oh, here's Ford's. Great job, Ford.
it looks exactly like it.
Yes, so good.
But it's just I'm almost done.
You're almost done, Catherine? Okay, I can't wait to see it when you're done. Let's see, I'm gonna try. Yes, Aya?
My polar bear's name is Aya, and also my polar bear's birthday is August 10th, just like mine. And also my polar bear is 18.
Oh.
I have a brother that's 17. And I have a stepbrother that's 16.
That's right. And what are their names again?
I named my polar bear Aya.
So cute.
My name. I named my polar bear Aya, my exact same name.
Yeah. Aya the polar bear.
Aya the polar bear, who is also the owner of the polar bear. Name is Aya.
My goodness, this one polar bear with the body is hard.
Yeah, that's why I just wanted to stick with the head one. Hi, Alexander, Andy.
Hi, Colin. Okay, let me change the video here to make yours a little bigger so I can see it. Oh my goodness, I love that. Is it named Ro?
Yeah.
So cute. I love you did it on blue paper too, and then you used white and black. That looks so good, Colin. Thank you for sharing with me. That is the cutest polar bear. Oh, Ford named his polar bear Ford.
Named my polar bear Aya.
Yes. Well, that's the best I can do for a polar bear. You could do a little.
That is so cute.
Then the body one is hard. You could maybe draw it on an iceberg.
Yeah, but it's adorable. I named mine. Can you see it?
You named yours what, Catherine?
See.
Oh.
See?
And then you could draw some water all around, like your polar bear is on some floating ice in the Arctic Ocean. Okay, we're gonna clean up in just a couple minutes for PE. But if you don't finish, you can always finish after PE. You can take it home with you and finish if you want.
Miss Vanderandy,
Yes, Isley.
I have these toy kittens that actually meow when you squeeze them.
Oh, they're so cute. They actually meow. What does Rosie think of those kittens?
I have 3 of them, and I have 3 ones that have a mom that their mouths can stick to the little parts. See, they have magnets on
Like
their mouths.
magnets.
Wait, that reminds me. My cousin has a dog named Rosie.
Oh, yeah? Okay, let's do some checking off on our schedule here. Yes, of course. Okay, come on up, Ford. Yes, definitely put them in your folders. Okay, I'm gonna check off science. I had fun reading about polar bears and drawing polar bears with y'all. Remember, polar bears live in the Arctic on frozen ice in the Arctic Ocean. So they live at the top of the earth. 1 second. Next, we're gonna do some PE. But before we clean up for PE, Ford wants to show you his polar bear.
Well, this is my best one.
So cute. Very good, Ford. Okay, everybody. Y'all did great with science today. We're gonna go ahead and end so the kids in the classroom can clean up and get ready for PE.
The other 2 are so
Now,
big.
remember, when we get back from PE, we're gonna do some foundations. I think we're gonna work with our markers and boards a little bit, and then we'll do shaving cream, okay? So I think we're gonna do markers and boards a little bit, and then shaving cream. So try to ask your parents for some shaving cream for foundations, okay? We're gonna make a little piece of paper out of shaving cream, and then we're gonna use our finger to write our sight words in the shaving cream, okay? All right, everybody, I'll see you after PE. Have a good day. Bye, everybody. See you after PE. Bye, Isley. Bye, Aya. Bye, Colin. Bye, Catherine. Bye, Finn. See you in a little bit. Cool. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Hope y'all had fun in PE. Let's start finishing up that break. We're going to do some markers and boards and then shaving cream. Okay, hi, Finn. Here comes Aya. Hold on, Ford. A little quieter, please. Thank you. Okay, let's do some checking off on our schedule and see what's next. We're going to check off PE.
I didn't have
Schedule.
any.
You didn't have PE?
No, she did. It didn't work. She had bad internet something.
Oh, she did. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, y'all. Okay, so after PE, we're gonna do some foundations and then story time and then pack up and go home.
Oh, and I don't have shaving cream.
Okay, that's okay, Aya. You can take a little break then when we do our shaving cream. Lotion might also work. Some lotion might work, but you can decide when we do our shaving cream how you want to do it. Okay, everybody. So for foundations, we're going to be using our markers and boards. So let's get those markers and boards out, everybody. So we're going to do markers and boards. Then we're going to do shaving cream. Then if we have time, we'll do some sight word coloring if we have time. We'll have to wait and see about that though. Okay, let's get our markers and boards out. Good. Get those markers and boards out, everybody. All right, everybody. So let's spell some words and then we'll spell our new sight words with shaving cream. Wheeler, good job raising your hand. Okay, here's a new one. Here you go. All right, everybody. So make sure you have your board and marker out. We're going to spell some words with SP in them first. Spa, spa, spa. And then we'll do our shaving cream after this. Okay, Charles, do you have your marker and board out? Yes, Elliot.
I bought it because I was doing funny things from
That's amazing. Okay, so we know that SP makes a spa, spa sound. Spa, spa. Okay, let me get my other mask on so y'all can see my mouth a little bit better while we sound out these words. Okay, if I wanted to spell the word spa, spa, spray, like a spray bottle, I sprayed you with water with a spray bottle, how would I spell that? I already have my SP. So let's sound it out together. Spray. What letter comes next after the P? What letter makes the R sound? An R. So we're gonna write an R. A. Spray. Oh, that's an A. A. Spray. Yeah. We need one more letter. What letter makes the yeah sound? Spray. Yeah. You're so close. It's a Y, like yellow. So we're gonna write a Y at the end. We just spelled an SP word, and we spelled a long SP word too. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Let's spell it and then sound it out. S-P-R-A-Y. And if we sound it out, and then if we read it, spray. Nice. Okay, let's write another SP word. Let's figure out how to spell another SP word. So I'm going to erase my letters other than SP, because I know our word's going to have an SP in it. You could just write your SP over again if you already erased it. No problem. Or you can. You say that. You can if you want to. Okay, we're gonna try to spell spot, like my puppy has spots on it. Spot. P-ot. Let's figure out how to spell that. We already have the S and the P. P-ot. What letter makes the sound? Look at my mouth. An O. Very good. So we're gonna write an O. So far we have P-ot. What letter is at the end? That P-ot. A T. Wonderful. Let's write that T in there. Here's the nice writing. Nice writing, Adeline and Vina and Wheeler and Charles and Holt. Awesome. Okay, so we spelled S-P-O-T. Let's sound it out. Spot. Nice job, y'all. Okay, we're going to erase all of our word. We're going to erase all the letters. And now we're going to spell a word with a sk sound in it. A sk. So let's see. Oh, we're going to need an S. Sk. Well, it's either a C or a K, right? The k sound. This is going to be a K. So we're going to write a K. Ooh, so we're doing some SK words. Yes, Ford, we are. We're going to write an animal that's black and white. It has an SK in it. And it's a stinky animal. When it gets scared or when it tries to defend itself, it sprays out a stinky smell. Yes, the animal is a skunk. We're going to figure out how to spell skunk. It has an SK in it. Sk. What letter would come next? Sk. Like up. What letter makes an sound? It's a tricky one. Do you remember? It's a U. U makes an sound. Okay, so we have sk. What letter makes that sound? An N. Wonderful. Okay, we're almost done. So far we have sk. You just need one more letter. Skunk. K. There's a K sound at the end, and it's another K. I know, it's great, Elliot. We spelled skunk, that stinky animal, and it has an SK in it. Sk. Nice writing, y'all. What's that? I know, yeah. Okay, we're going to spell another SK word, So if you want, you can erase the U, the N, and the K, but you can leave the SK there. We're going to spell the word that Ford came up with for journals that started with an SK. This is part of your skeleton, but it's not skeleton. And it is the bone that protects your brain.
School.
Yes, your skull. Your skull is your bone in your head that protects your brain. And skull has an SK. Go to the next line for the next row. So what letter would come next? What letter makes that sound again? A U. Wonderful. That's a U. What letter makes that sound good? An L. Skull. And skull actually has two L's at the end. Two L's. So if we spell it, we say S-K-U-L. Yes, Elliot. Oh, and another L. And then if we sound it out, we would say skull. That was a word with SK. Okay, we're gonna spell one more word, and then we're gonna start doing our sight words. Okay, let's erase my word. Totally erase it all. And now we're gonna write one more word, but this time it has an SM in it, an SM. So let's write an S and an M. And let's see what sound that would make when they're together. Let's see. Sound. Like small. Or the word we're gonna spell, smell. Smell. Like, ooh, maybe your parents are cooking dinner and you say, what a good smell that is. Okay, so let's see. Eh. What letter do we need to come next? What letter makes the sound? And E. Okay, now we have S-M-E. S. Ooh. Smell. Ooh. What letters do we need? Smell. Ooh. An L. And there's actually two L's also. So we have L. Smell. Nice writing, Gordon. Okay, everybody. Good job with markers and boards. That was a lot of writing. Y'all did great. Okay, let's go ahead and erase our board. And let's put our markers and boards away. And let's clear off your desk. I'm going to show you how we're going to write our sight words with shaving cream. You are going to need a clean desk. You're going to need a nice, clean desk to work with, okay?
What are you saying?
Okay. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do it, y'all. We are going to, I'm gonna come around, and when your desk is all clean, either me, or if you're at home, it'll be the grown-up with you, is gonna put, we're gonna pretend like this is a desk that I'm working on, okay? I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do it. We are going to put a little dollop of shaving cream on your desk. And then with just two fingers, I'm gonna ask you to spread your shaving cream around. And we're gonna make a pretend like piece of paper out of our shaving cream that we're gonna write on. So we're gonna spread our shaving cream around. We're gonna try to get it into the shape of a piece of paper, the best we can. And a piece of paper is what shape?
A square.
It's like a rectangle, or you can do a square too, either a square or a rectangle. Okay, once I have my shaving cream sort of in the shape of a square or a rectangle, I'm gonna get a tissue, paper towel, and just wipe the rest of that extra shaving cream off. Then we're gonna use your pointer finger. We're gonna use your pointer finger to write our new sight word, okay? So our new sight word, one of them is me, like you and me.
Okay.
What letter does our new sight word start with? An M. So we're gonna write an M in our shaving cream. Then I've got shaving cream on my finger, so I'm just gonna wipe it off with my other finger. E. E. What letter comes next? E. It's an E. E. We spelled our first sight word. Me. Okay, now I'm going to make my piece of paper again. I'm just gonna spread it out to make my piece of paper again. There we go. I've got a lot of shaving cream on my fingers, so I'm gonna wipe the extra off on a little paper towel. Now we're gonna write our second sight word. be. Like, I am so happy to be with you at school. Be. Buh. Buh. What does that start with? Buh. Buh. That's a B. Buh. E. Buh. E. That's an E. We spell B. So our sight words this week are be and me. Okay, so that's how we're gonna spell our sight words. Now, when we're done, and I've seen, or your parents or your grown-up who's working with you has seen you spell your new sight words, be and me, then you can play with your shaving cream a little bit on your desk. Maybe you can do a heart or a star. You can play with it a little bit, okay? But try not to make a big mess with your shaving cream. And then we'll clean it up with a paper towel when we're done, okay? All right. So remember, what's the first thing you're gonna do when you get your shaving cream? With 2 fingers, you're gonna write what sight word you need. With 2 fingers, you're gonna spread it out into a rectangle.
Or square.
Or a square. So with 2 fingers, you're gonna spread your shaving cream out into the shape of a rectangle or a square. So with 2 fingers, you're gonna spread your shaving cream to the shape of a rectangle or a square. Just 2 fingers. Okay. So spread it back out.
Okay. I use more than 1 finger.
And then let me get some pictures of y'all sight words before we break.
I need to use all of them. I need to use all of my fingers. This is a little.
I did a little too big.
This is a little.
Right, a little smaller.
I did spell one word. You can't really see the E, but yeah. You can't really see my E. I'm doing too fast with my finger.
Okay, let me write the spelling words on the board so you can see them. You can remember what they are. I'll be right there, Vina.
I wrote we.
Okay, our new sight words that you're spelling are be and me. Let's spell those with our shaving cream.
I did B.
Okay, let me see board. Nice, you didn't spell
I
my
did
word?
B.
Oh, very good.
How do we do B?
Good job. Wonderful, Adeline. Very good. Okay, spell the next sight word.
Look how much shaving cream I got on my. Okay, I did
Which one do you want to grab?
Right to my necktie first. I'm just gonna feel it with my hand. Yeah, they look so good.
Nice. Did you write a word?
They change from cream and it makes powder come off of clothes.
It does, yeah.
And look, I got it on my clothes. And look, and it also makes powder. Paper towel. Wait, I made hand prints for shaving cream. I need a paper towel.
Okay, so now you can play with your shaving for a couple minutes.
I did B.
Oh, good, very good, Be nice.
It's my
You can
hand.
play with your shaving cream for a couple minutes.
Look at my hand.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's okay, it comes off. Shaving cream is basically just a
ta-da! I'm finished with it. I'm finished.
Very good.
It's just soap.
Yep.
Oh.
You wrote your name for it already.
That means whenever we have to wash our hands, we don't need more.
Yeah, you can kind of just rinse them. Okay, how's it going at home? Are you having fun spelling words with shaving cream? Okay, we're just starting to finish up in the classroom. Oh, you did it on markers and board? That's just fine, Catherine. Very nice handwriting with
How
me
can
and
I
B.
wash my hands off?
Clean up your desk first.
How do we clean up my desk?
You gotta wipe the shaving cream off with a paper towel. Two on the ground, there's one right here you can use.
I made a butterfly.
Oh, so pretty.
Now how can I open the door? Nina, I made a butterfly with my baby. How can I open the door?
You sure? I don't know what to do.
I'm sure. I have a butterfly. Open the door. I'm ready. Now I'm gonna go wash my face. I can't even clean it up. There's still a lot on there. Wow. That's funny. Okay, done.
Okay, keep them doing it and wash your hands if you want to.
I know.
All right, everybody at home. I hope you had fun with your shaving cream. Let's go ahead and start to finish up. Oh, Isley's having fun. Let's go ahead and start to finish up. Okay, I know we were gonna do some sight word coloring, but I think we ran out of time, so maybe we'll have time to do that tomorrow.
Right here, is that it?
Okay, so in the classroom, let's go ahead and start cleaning up the shaving cream, and kids at home, let's start cleaning up that shaving cream too.
Can you clean it up? Mine, so good. We just the rotten egg. What? You're the rotten egg. Oh, why? Because I'm the last one there was a rotten egg. And you were Okay, so you're rotten egg. You're a rotten egg because you're.
Okay, everybody, the sight word coloring that we were gonna do was gonna be some polar bear sight word coloring. So hold on to this and we'll do it maybe later in the week sometime. But here's our two new sight words, me and bee. So M-E and B-E, me and bee. The other words that we were gonna practice with our sight word coloring was we and thee. Okay, so hold on to this. Maybe we'll have time to do it tomorrow or maybe Thursday. Okay, let's do some checking off on our schedule here. Okay, we are going to check off foundations. Next on our schedule is story time. All right, everybody, I've got kind of a longish book to read in story time today, so that'll be kind of fun. It's called The Magic School Bus in the Arctic. Ooh, and it's kind of long, so it's good we have some extra time for story time today because this one's a long one. The Magic School Bus in the Arctic. Ooh, they go to the Arctic on a field trip. Okay, let's see. Miss Frizzle is the weirdest teacher in school. Strange things always seem to happen in her class. But it had gotten to be so cold outside that not even Miss Frizzle could do anything too unusual. Or so we thought. It all started in the cafeteria when Arnold ordered a steaming cup of hot cocoa with marshmallows. By the time he took his first sip, he had escaped out of all the heat had escaped out of the open window. Arnold was left with yucky cold cocoa. Where did all the heat go? He asked. That's when Miss Frizzle got the snowy sparkle in her eye. And she says, I thought you'd never ask. Or will you please put everything away like I asked? Okay. The next thing we knew, we were in the magic school bus, but now it had skis and tractor treads instead of tires. We were traveling through one of the coldest places on Earth, the Arctic, and we didn't even have our coats on. Okay, so this is now the fourth And Miss Friz says, jackets? Oh my! At my old school, we would have worn jackets if we visited the Arctic. Ooh, there's a snowy owl. Miss Frizzle pressed a button and jackets dropped from the top of the bus, but they were too thin to keep us warm. And while the Friz was searching for a warm jacket button, she accidentally drove the bus deep, deep into ice-cold water. When we got to the other side, the bus was dripping with ice and the engine was frozen. Then the bus just stopped and we were stuck in the Arctic. Whoops, what happened? Got stopped cold. So here's a picture of the globe. Remember, Antarctica is at the bottom. The Arctic is at the top. So they're at the top at the North Pole in the Arctic. And their bus is frozen. And so they can't go anywhere. They're stuck because their engine is frozen. We had to figure out a way to warm up the bus and get back home. But we were cold. But poor Liz was freezing. Liz is cold-blooded. She gets most of her heat from outside her body, explained Phoebe, as she tucked Liz inside her jacket. Don't worry, Liz, she said. I'm warm-blooded. My heat is your heat. According to my research, the Arctic temperature can drop to 100 degrees below zero. Just then, Wanda pulled out an old wooden trunk from under a seat. Inside, we found a bunch of goggles. Miss Frizzle said they were heat peepers. It was amazing when we put them on. We could actually see the heat moving out of our bodies. Moving heat must mean losing heat, said Phoebe. We could see the heat escaping right out of the top of the bus. The heat from our bodies is going out of the bus. The heat from my cocoa must have gone out the window in the same way, said Arnold. The heat was escaping fast. We needed a heat source. Luckily, Arnold found some wood inside an old trunk. In no time, a fire was burning, and Miss Frizzle was cheerfully brewing hot lemon water. The fire is a very good source of heat, she said. This trip is really heating up. The wood didn't last long, so we broke another wooden trunk into pieces, and out fell some hot water bottles. Miss Frizzle poured tea into hot water bottle. With our heat peepers, we could see the heat going into it. Carlos tucked the bottle inside his jacket, and he felt warmer right away. Arnold looked at the other hot water bottles on the ground. What if we cover the engine on the bus with hot water bottles, he suggested. The heat from the bottles will move into the engine, and the engine will warm up, the bus can start, and we can get home. It was a good idea, but it was too late. Guys, I'm gonna switch my other mask back on. 1 second. Okay, let's figure out why it was too late. Don't panic, Ralphie and Phoebe. Go with the flow. Oh my goodness, because an iceberg broke off. Oh no. Just then, the ice we were standing on cracked into pieces. The bus floated away, and so did Ralphie and Phoebe and Liz. And they say, at my old school, we would never have floated away on a bus. Oh, look, there's another snowy owl. So they got separated. We had to save Ralphie and Phoebe and Liz, but we were freezing. Look, said Carlos, the heat from my hot water bottle is almost gone. We have to find something else to keep ourselves warm, Arnold said. He looked at Dorothy Ann's book. We could use that. Arnold started to rip out pages from the book and stuff it inside his jacket. I hate to hurt a book, but this is an emergency. Putting the paper between us and the cold air might keep the heat from escaping, Arnold explained. The paper did slow down the loss of heat a little bit, but Miss Frizzle said the paper was acting like insulation. It was holding in the heat, but we still needed a better heat source if we were going to save the bus and get home. There's a fur coat and heat source due north of here, said the Frizz. Follow me. Miss Frizzle was right. The heat source was warm, furry, and smelled like fish. Suddenly we got it. This was no ordinary heat source. It was a polar bear. Run, said Carlos. Hide, said Tim. Oh, bad, bad, said Keisha. Miss Frizzle came to the rescue. She whipped out the Porta Shrinker and zap, we were as small as a bee. We whirled into the bear's fur. So they shrunk themselves and went into the bear's fur coat. We were tiny, but warm. We could see the heat coming out of the polar bear's body and getting trapped by its thick fur. The fur kept in the heat, just like the paper under our jackets kept in our body heat. Suddenly, our polar bear got itchy. We tried to hang on, but we couldn't, and it was time to make tracks. Back on the bus, Phoebe and Ralphie were pretty cold. Phoebe searched the bus for blankets, but when she reached inside the blanket compartment, she came out with a handful of gloopy blubber. What kind of blanket is this? Asked Phoebe. It's a blubber blanket, said Ralphie, looking through his heat peepers, and it sure can keep in the heat. Suddenly, the bus tipped dangerously. Ralphie and Phoebe looked out and saw a walrus trying to climb onto the ice. Is it just me, or are those walruses floating in freezing cold water without losing their body heat? Phoebe asked. And they don't have thick fur like polar bears. I'll bet all that blubber in their bodies traps in their heat. Just like that on your hand, Ralphie said. If it's good enough for a walrus, it's good enough for us, said Phoebe. Then she and Ralphie covered themselves from head to toe with the gloopy blubber. But Phoebe and Ralphie weren't out of cold water yet. Their ice was breaking apart, and we couldn't reach them. We have to save them, said Keisha, but we won't last long in that icy water, said Dorothy Ann. Never fear, said the Frizz. Where there's a Liz, there's the way. She gave a whistle, then called out, Hit it, Liz. Uh-oh, I think the Frizz has an idea. Liz ran into the bus and pulled a lever on the dashboard. Suddenly, the roof of the bus opened and something came flying across the water right at us. We've been slimed. Actually, we've been blubbered. Good work, Liz. We swam for the bus. We felt warm in our blubber suit. We were glad to be back together, but we still had to find a way to warm up the bus so we could get back home. We tried exercising. The heat escaped from our bodies, melted the fat, and warmed up the bus for a while. Then the heat escaped out of the top of the bus again. We need something to trap the heat and keep it inside, Arnold said. Luckily, the bus had a special igloo building equipment. So we built an igloo around the bus to trap escaping heat. Miss Frizzle explains that the snow on the igloo can trap heat because snow is filled with tiny air pockets. The heat moves into these air pockets and gets blocked. You mean there's air in the snow? Yes, tiny air pockets are what make snow light and fluffy. As soon as our igloo was built, we went back to exercising. It was a big workout. The heat from our bodies was kept inside the igloo, so the bus started to warm up. Before you could say jumping jack, the entire engine was ready to go, and we put the blubber to the road. Our bodies make heat, and the air holds it in. So that's why they call it aerobic exercise. We've been saved by the bus. We were just in time. Miss Frizzle turned the bus into a helicopter and got us out of there just before the ice broke into tiny pieces. Look again. Oh, I already read that. Back at home, Arnold ordered another nice mug of hot cocoa. But this time, he wasn't going to let the heat escape. He wrapped up his drink in a homemade, double-layered, zip-lidded, quilted cocoa koozie. Well, as Miss Frizzle always says, the inspiration of insulation. I see Arnold's got another hot drink, and this time it's gonna stay hot. Oh, because he insulated his hot drink so the heat stays inside. Okay, everybody, that was a good one about the Magic School Bus in the Arctic. We actually have time to read one more. Let me grab another book.
Is it that crazy sound? What? Is it this crazy?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we haven't read this one in a while. The pigeon finds a hot dog. I see a sight word. T-H-E spells the and A. Yeah. Well, it's almost, you're going to go home after this and then you can eat a snack after this or lunch. Okay, bunch of hot dogs. Ooh, a hot dog. Yummy, yummy, yummy. May I help you?
Miss Van Derendy,
Yes.
on the first page, what was the little like things next to him?
It says flap, flap, flap. Is that a hot dog? Not a hot dog. My hot dog.
It's mine.
I have a question. I've never had a hot dog before. What do they taste like? Well, they are a taste sensation. Each morsel is a joy, a celebration in a bun. Look, the duckling's taking notes. If you've never experienced the splendor of a hot dog, you should really... Wait a second. This hot dog is mine. I found it. Of course. Enjoy. Go ahead. Would you say that it tastes like chicken? Can you believe this guy? What?
Kids in the classroom, nothing said getting packed up and ready to go home.
It just tastes like a hot dog, okay? Okay. doesn't taste like chicken then? Oh, for Pete's sake. Hey, I'm a curious bird. That's it.
The duckling fell down.
It's my hot dog, all right? Mine. This is unbelievable. Finders keepers is what I say. I'm a curious bird. What do they taste like? Blah, blah, blah. I can't take it anymore. Yeah, right. What am I supposed to do? I think I've got an idea. You know, you're pretty smart for a duckling. Needs mustard.
Hey, so he has had a hot dog before because if he says it needs mustard, that means he's had a hot dog before with mustard.
Yes, that's right. Okay, and then the back is there's one hot dog with a bite taken out of it.
Oh yeah, so like if he's had a plain pancake and you said needs blueberries and before you said I've never had a pancake before, you had a blueberry pancake before.
Exactly. How would I know that it would taste better with blueberries? How would the duckling know it would taste better with mustard?
So
Okay,
he
everybody.
tricked him.
You did. I had a good day with y'all today. We're going to check off story time. Kids in the classroom, we're going to get packed up and ready to go home.
Miss Vanderendy, do we have another group meeting today?
We do. You and I are going to practice some sight words today in our group meeting. And I think Catherine signed up too. I think it's going to be Aya and Catherine practicing some sight words with us together.
Yay!
All right, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for doing such great work today. Bye, Catherine. Bye, Colin. Bye, Aya. Bye, Finn.
Late to join Sight Word.
Oh, sure. Yes, of course. Yeah, there is as many people can sign up for these as you'd like. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sure. I'll see y'all then. Bye.
Bye.